Welcome, welcome, everybody. Haven't started yet. Oh, oops. Somebody was going to join me. Hey there, buddy.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you? Okay, let me go ahead and change the... Okay, I think we are good, buddies. Yeah, I think we're all good. Okay, let's see what the player counter is. So 35 for 35. Just missing one. Should be starting any second. I may reach level 100 tonight. Just may. Captain. Everybody getting their pre-match exercise. Making sure that everything is nice and loose. Smoking stinks. Looks like they're going to be working for OCL. Starting at 10. Comenzamos a las 10. Is 10? Is 10 Portuguese? Portuguese. 10 in Portuguese. What is 10 in Portuguese? What is 10 in Portuguese? Dez. 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 Comenzamos a las 10. Let me know if I'm saying that right, buddies. You know, I streamed a lot of games for Brazilian teams. Whole bunch of games. Comenzamos a las 10. Gotta work on my accent, though. Waiting for Hiroshima to send me my passport. He is my liaison to the Brazilian government. Although it might be Jesse Pinkman at this point. Jesse Pinkman's also very active on the Smithers Cast channel. Something's wrong. Thought we were starting in 10 seconds. On a scale of 1 to 10... There we go. Oh, I'd even ask what squad I'm supposed to join, but I'm assuming we could create an artillery squad. I'm assuming that'd be okay. Don't think they would mind. We could probably find somebody, though. Could probably join Mike. Okay, up into the clouds we go. 0 hora. Firing up the SBA. Getting ready to launch this puppy up to the front line. I'm your host tonight, Smithers. For those of you just joining for this OCL matchup here on SME with Hospice as the middle point for a little bit of Sunday night hell let loose. Everybody redeploying off the middle HQ. Heading up to the front line. Brad Blueberry's up here pounding away. We're at 60, 50, 50. Trying to maybe get one more box. Somebody forgot to drop a box. They're waiting to hammer away, but missing a key support player. Maybe it's a tank crewman. Dudo? Maybe it's Dudo? Oh no! Okay, I'm assuming they're going to take this. Okay, there's Hartman. Okay, gonna drop a box here. A little bit late, buddies. Gonna have to redeploy super fast. Okay, we'll let them handle it. Assuming they'll be just fine. 30 seconds till wall drop. Let's go get a POV of some of the blueberry up here. We got a truck. I finish typing out this poll. Okay, on the Hospice. Oh no, oh no, we got a little bit of truck stuff up here for OCL. A little bit delayed. A little bit of miscommunication. Bob Killer left behind. Oh no. Oh. Alrighty, let's see what happens. Hospice historically, going back centuries and centuries, favored to be captured by the Axis first. A little bit easier approaching. Oh, truck up to the north. Oh no, something happened to a goat truck. Something happened. But go down a supply truck off the opening. They have a supply truck down to the south, but they may be lacking a launch garrison up to the top, everybody. We'll see. Truck down to the bottom. Bunch of raspberries jump out. Okay, OCL does recover. Okay, they get one truck solid down here. Okay, we have the Panzer IV, the Lukes coming off across the border. Sherman, Stewie, and the first contact down the road. Smoke. First blood. I think. Maybe. Progress coming in for GOAT, almost at the 50% mark already. Remember, OCL had a little bit of a delayed truck up to the north. I'm not too sure how much that'll be an impact here. But they don't have any bodies attacking that 3-story in the hard cap, which is going to hurt them out a little bit. First Draken run called in. I think we're playing all the way to the top across, aren't we? Yeah, artillery battery, route to Helios, everything's up top. Straight line up top, okay. One recon tank over here to the back. We got an SL and an AT player. There we go. Goat, look, packing an SL inside the recon tank. You know, I faced that earlier in the match against HTG. They packed the team that TL was facing. They put SLs and recon tanks over and over and over again and kept putting them in our back line and causing shenanigans. It was brutal. Anyways, Goats with a pretty straightforward first cap here. About to settle it. There we go. All right. Under 6 minutes in, and Goat goes up 3-2 here on SME with Hospice as middle point. Recon tank continues to the back. Goat looking for maybe a quick strike at artillery battery. Zerora up here, the banana berry. In the 105. Whippy, Ohio. Remember, Whippy, Ohio is a fellow streamer looking to be as insane as I am. The amount of games he's been casting. So be sure to check out Whippy, Ohio's channel. Look at a place essential here in just a second. 75 does get a shot on the Panzer IV, maybe. It sure does. OCL hits, or strikes first blood on armor. Knocks out the medium, and to the back, the Greyhound gets taken out by Lively. Okay. Ooh, we have another Greyhound, actually. Solo Greyhound over here to the rears. Puma for Goat parks themselves right there by Cemetery, releasing the SL, and they're getting their bodies up here to help fold up OCL's front line. Go getting control of all this. TT. Danger. Big Danger wins the 1 versus 1. Got a Stewie to the back, providing some firing support. Down below, we see the transport truck got destroyed. 75 is in a little bit of an awkward position, but I don't think they have too much to worry about. Recon tank gets popped in the back line by the next couple of Panzer IV. Remember, for those of you that have may not seen a competitive match in a while, the strategy is to pump 2 of those mediums right off the beginning of the match. Get those up to the front line as soon as possible. Smoke Mayor Quincho. Goat with a little bit of movement down below, breaking through the front line. Battle of the hedgerows. I mean, once OCL, if they get forced out here, they got a little bit of help from the wheat fields. A little bit. But it ain't easy making your way through this area. Just got to be careful to avoid the box out. Got to protect these spawns as much as possible. Reallocate bodies from different areas to reinforce these critical sectors. Raspberries begin to push down this road. Tomamos Gooey. Comandinos. Ocelot with the Ohio. The BDM-75 is shifted up north towards Pizza Slice. Ocelot throwing some grenades in the trench to try to clear this out. He gets around Stewie. 75 begins to move into the open. The Panzer Force right there on the yellow road may have a shot. Looks like they're going to pull back to safety. Recognizing that staying up there will most likely be a lost cause. Long-range rocket falls short. And the 75 should make it. There we go. Back to safety. Let's go take a look at Goat's back line. Sam Martin up here. Yeah, go with very good initial map control, man. They've pretty much pushed OCL out of everything. I mean, the King Squad is back here. A little bit of a gap here in Goat's back line. Somebody's down to the south. Now, OCL, the key thing is, yep, they got a deep red zone garrison. Very good to see. They could just keep leaking bodies here and reflanking Goat's frontline attack. That's what you want. Goat does have a garrison already placed to the southeast, though. And that can prove a real pain here over the next 10 minutes. Hunter on the MG42. New haircut tonight for Hunter. Now, usually you like to see MG players with hearing protection, but unfortunately Hunter looks like he forgot his hearing protection headphones at home. Or don't see any earplugs, at least. That's okay. I mean, he'll most likely get a slap on the wrist from Goat management. As held it loose, we like to prioritize safety. Whippy, Ohio. No Mama's Gooey. No Mama's Gooey. Trying to say that out loud to see if it makes sense to me. No Mama's Gooey. Going for the supplies. OCL getting forced back little by little towards artillery battery. Sigano, Kyle down here. Gonna put up a new garrison here in the wheat field. Jesse Pinkman to the left. Airhead up to the north for OCL, trying to give it a shot there to the top of Pizza Slice. Goat has the AT gun, an upcoming Tiger, a Panzer IV. Don't think that's going to work out too well. Bombing run coming in to pair with the airhead. Commander Safadeo. Giving the old bombing run airhead a try. No, Goat's all over it. Airhead wiped completely. Goat trying to bomber run over here. It's going south to north. Let's take a look at the map. Gets 1, 2, 3. 4. Not too shabby for a bomber run. Hits above the competitive average. Panzer IV and Tiger down below. Oh, the Tiger gets smoked by the 76. Had that perfect angle across the hedge. And they clear it out. Panzer IV will back up. They got some cover here. OCL with the first heavy victory. Goat begins to leak some bodies out from the southeast towards a hard camp. OCL trying to get something going to the south, but so far the Goat probes have been able to shut them out. We got a 75. Dodd. Diablo. Oh, smoke! Smoke! Oh, smoke barely survives that one. 75 is going to continue moving on. They're going to try to open up this front line a little bit. Whippy, Ohio with the rocket to the rears, baby. Ooh, 75. Takes another shot. Kept on. Got to come around the corner. Nope, Whippy, Ohio's waiting for him. 75. Going to take advantage of the repairs. Credit hole. Waiting right by it with the engineer loadout. No, what a rocket. Comes in. I think that was from Whippy. That was from the same spot that Whippy was. I'm assuming it was. Take him out. Okay. But that's what you want to do. You got to use these mediums to help break up the front line a little bit. And just take some pressure off your fellow blueberries. Bamhard, Allison. AR McGrady. Oh! Takes it round right to the face. Hunter looking to set up the MG42 up on the roof. Does have company to his right. Oh, you know what? I'm getting points from Zero Aura, so I think I may reach level 100. I forgot about that, because I joined the SPA. I'm going to get points for the SPA. Wow, I think I did it, everybody. I reached the point of absolute insanity. Level 100 purely by streaming. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Artillery strike coming in down to the south. Airhead called in for Goat right here. They smashed through the front line. OCL still has a garrison down to the south, but Goat's bypassing it and just trying to blitz it straight to the hard cap. Remember, an artillery battery, you can get an OP right up here in the top floor. We hear an OP down below. Yep, there it is, right there, corner of the house. The airhead is right there. OCL has some bodies trying to make their way towards Hospice, but so far not looking the greatest. Artillery strikes now landing around the hard camp as well. Airhead lands right there in the circle. Captain, I don't think Captain knows about it. Allison's also coming up here. Allison. Grenade from Allison. Yes. Let's see how good the toss is. Backup nade just in case. And airhead's clear. No spawn. No spawn. OCL avoids disaster for right now. We have 76 up here to the far north by Pizza Slice. '76 is taking some damage. No repair station here for him. Expecting one to maybe be built right here. So 76 is on a little bit of an island. Won't be surprised if we see a P strike here soon. 2 Panzer IVs. Now, it would be a very interesting push for 2 P4s to go after 1 heavy. I mean, that's something that would be pretty sick to watch. Lively. Titty. Peace strike coming in. Yep, there we go. Go, Commander. Not wasting a second. No, and it rails right into the meat of the jumbo and knocks it out. Beautiful. Oh. Nailing a Stuka on Smithers cast is oh so rare. But that was great. Right where it needed to be. You gotta get it right in the turret, man. It has to be just right in the middle. One rocket in. Earning some trophies. Zero Oda's given me some trophies ever since the shared CE between the SBA. Ernest runs out of... Oh! Oh, Venati comes up with the assist. Smoke. Trying to get the satchel on. 75 keeps moving though. Smoke's running. Let's try it. Rocket to the rears. Venati. Venati. There he goes. Okay. Cleans up smoke. Nothing. We have these few skirmishes down to the south. Everybody, OCL still does have that garrison to the deep. Gado coming down to the south. Bjorn right in front. Trying to protect the OP. Guerrero, testing out which walls he could jump over. You know, there's always those walls that you think, oh, for sure I could jump over this, but don't you know you cannot. Guero's still looking for Bjorn. The OP's right there in the corner. Peace strike called in to the north. P-47s. Oof. Our marker's a little bit off there. Nobody home for Commander Safadeo. MG action from Dark Fiend. So Goat has starting to get really good control over the G column, forcing the OCL armor to play even farther back. We have Commander Safadeo coming back to the back line with a supply truck. Goat opting to not have a garrison right here, going to go for the outpost. King Squad places an OP. Artillery big battery flickers just a little bit. Dark Fiend looks like it's going to be relocating. off on the hedge. Did they nail that? Hold on. Did they get that Tiger? That was... Okay, that was one of the P4s. P4's up here. Okay. One P4 slowly pushing up. Kind of... That 76 isn't... Okay. Yeah, but they don't have a shot. OCL bringing bodies back to the defense here, making sure everything's okay. Airhead called into hospice. Garrison is placed to the southwest on that hedge. Love Squad, though, looks like Vicho is going to look to be closing in here. Airhead plopped right there in the middle of the courtyard. Abrops. Covering the wheat field, making sure this is okay. 75 down below, 76, S105. Panzer IV takes a rocket in the back. From Dogarobor. Or Bodega Obro. Bombing run coming up. Over the airhead on hospice. One Raspberry closing on the dope. Let's see if he gets it. Oh, Raspberry. Takes out the airhead. Captain. Nico, Chura, Smoke. Goat's trying. OCL's doing a really good job of forcing him out. Goat still has the garrison down to the south. They did have one over here that was wiped. OCL would put it one of theirs. OCL keeping bodies around the south of hospice, trying to just keep probes going. But Goat's defensive crew locking it down, man. Sergio, Jesse Pinkman. Yaraka. Trupel over there to the left. No way. No way. Okay, Titty with the car 98. Okay. Thought Titty had a, Whoa. What? Oh, I think that was the SPA. Okay. I thought for a second that me floating by an outpost took it down. I was going to be incredibly in shock. That was crazy. But okay, I get it now. Since the SPA stuff is all shared, I'm going to get those notifications. The Ohio came around the corner, is able to get one rocket in. OCL now with 2 backline garrisons. Zavala driving up a half track to help support King Squad. Marqueo. Uninstall, bro. Schroeder, down to the south. .75 on the road. Oh, yep, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. No mama Scooby. Giving chase. But the 75 wisely kicks it into fourth gear and gets out of there. I'm pretty sure the spotter saw it. Just like, hey, let's go, 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 go. Gotta be so careful, man, when you're driving that tank. Especially when you're trying to free up. You have good intentions. You're trying to move up to the front line. You're trying to clear that space. But those satcheliers, man, just come out of anywhere. Andinos to the left. Axis Commander 1 for 1 on precision strikes. LA Commander 0 for 1. I think the mark for Commander Safadeo is just a little bit off, unfortunately. You know, whenever you're placing your binoculars to the distance there and you're trying to ping a tank, sometimes you think you ping it and it's really getting a branch or a twig, something else. It's just, and then the commander calls in the peace strike, and you go, "Oh no, that was way off." Can be oh so painful. OCL still with some bodies over here into the back line, trying to make something work. But Goat shutting him down. George Squad shifting maybe an OP to the east by glider. .75 pulling away a little bit. Rocket just short from Hazuka. Explosion happens to the rears. What was that? It was a Tiger. Tiger got taken out. Half-track gears locked. And yep, Gado right by it. I'm assuming OCL got the satchel on that puppy. Peña versus Gado. Oh, Peña wins the 1 versus 1. Hat-track will go clear. Gado will stay alive until that is marked by his SL. Goat with a few more bodies down to the south, but we've seen OCL throw him out before. Don't think it's too serious just yet. Recon tank down to the south. Zero Ora. Then we have a fully loaded Panzer IV. For those of you just joining me, I'm your host Smithers for this 35 vs 35 OSCL matchup between OCL and Goat here on SME with Hospice as the victim. So far we have seen one capture, just one, going to Goat. Hunter, top of the roof. Get Boneco. Butcher, guns down one. try to probe Pizza Slice. More blueberries to the... I mean, look how much goat is committing back here, everybody. So it's not like... I mean, they're freeing up some space so OCL can push up here to the front a little bit. Creating some gaps. Not too shabby of a job. CJ commanding for goat right there in front. Oh. Bodega takes a shot right to the throat. Butcher will push up to the right. Throw a nade. CJ will call out that their infantry pushing through Pizza Slice before he redeploys. Supply trucks to the rears. Panzer IV still coming around to the back. Sherman 75 patrolling by Cemetery. Half track down to the south. Blueberry's still moving up here. And OCL has a little bit of a chance here to make something happen from Pizza Slice. No doubt they're going to go for this half track first. Yaraka. Not too far away. Cazador. Guns down one. Butcher. Oh, okay. Finds him right there. Rocket into the AT gun. Track still good. Airhead called down to the south. The half track from Goat right there. Then another half track to the back. Explosion happens to the rear. There was the recon tank. We got a Tiger coming up for the Axis. Remember, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to take a second to hit that like button if you could, please, buddies. Not too sure what's in store for us. We have a really mixed map position right now. Bodega. Gonna need to aim for this half track next. Bodega. Bodega with the M1 Grand. Not too sure if he has any rockets left. Bombing run called in. Up here to the north, trying to clean out Pizza Slice. Another bombing run down to the south from OCL. Bombing run coming through. Okay. I don't think either commander really got too much of this. Maybe Commander Safadia was trying to make a little bit of a distraction. But then, of course, all commanders, I mean, I was dealing with it earlier, too. You're trying your best to place a bombing run where you think it'd be most impactful. And we always got to remember that us up here in the sky have the benefit of being able to see everything. And you try to guess where the enemy garrisons are, where it might help your team push up a little bit. But then you drop the bombing run and you get absolutely nothing. The ground doesn't change whatsoever. Good times. Good times. Panther IV takes 1 round to the back. 2 rounds. Abadab, Sierraka, 3! Perfect, buddies. Beautiful teamwork. All 3 Rocketeers pumping them right in the back. Captain. Izuka. Captain. The battle of the hedgerow. Captain. There we go. Kleidsbach. OCL found that garrison to the south from Goat. So that's taken care of. Half-track placed northwest of SME. Goes off, takes care of the repair station. Sagano wipes out Whippy, Ohio. Recon tank to the back here. Goat gaining more and more map control. They found the half track from OCL, but the OCL does still have the 2 garrisons in the back. Everybody just holding right now. Waiting for something to develop in the back line. Waiting for Goat to have a little bit of lapse in perimeter control. Finding that gap. Getting maybe a couple OPs in the circle. On a stall, bro. It's wiped by, I don't know. .75 gets smoked out here in the open. Not too sure. Maybe they were going after that Tiger and Pizza Slice. Seeing if they can catch him by surprise. Did not work out. Tiger is damaged, though. They're backing up against the hedge. Gato gears. Terrible. Trying to get back. Trying to get back. They probably made it back with a second left to go before that 76 was fully rearmed. Alright, they'll be okay for right now. They'll set up the repair station. Or, well, they'll get the repairs done. Fox Squad moving in from the south straight into the hard cap. Maybe looking to reset an OP here real quick. Skirmishes still continue down to the south and by western approach to the east. I mean, everybody's everywhere, but that's what happens in these smaller matches. For those of you used to 49s, there's just so much extra space open that you just have to learn to manage chaos in these smaller matchups, man. You're never going to have a clear line unless it's like on a map like Foy where there's a ton of open space and one person can cover a lot of ground from one area. Gotta learn to manage the chaos. Goat dedicating one P4 over here to the hard camp. It's a 3-person P4. Rocket. It takes one. Ops. Got one to the back of the P4 is going to be smoking. They're going to go over to the left. I think they were thinking about diving the hard camp, but instead taking that round, they may go for some repairs first. We're reaching the halfway point. Panzer 4. Bomb wave here from OCL. Goats inside the main building. Jesse Pinkman gets wiped. Zagano. Andinos. Dismantling the garrison. Oh, the lifeline of reinforcements for OCL to the hard cap. Okay. We may see a tank crash or something because we got a decent chunk of raspberries inside. But the butcher took out a few with him. Harley intercepts him. Harley. Oh, butcher comes out ahead. That's a big time frag here. Goat still camping. Zapadillo. Over there to the rears. Blueberries making their way back. Okay, good. Good callback by OCL. Got the 76. 75 coming up to support. Okay, I think OCL will be just fine. They'll just obviously lose a little bit of map control here. Just gotta clear this main building. Uninstall, bro. No mamas. No mamas gooey. Uninstall, bro. Bandaging real quick. Kept on. Gets kept on. No mamas gooey. Bob Killer. Coming up to check the house. No mamas. Here's the footsteps. And oh, takes care of him. All right, OCL is back to pretty much normal. Antivar going to the wheat field, splashing about. Everything by Hospice was wiped. Goat even found one of the southern garrisons, although this one is still up and ready to go. OCL will be able to send back some SLs there. Danger in the house. Ocelot. Okay. That's what was going on there. I'm never too sure how close the enemies are to one another. Without zooming in a little bit. Bodega. Bombing run coming into the hard camp. Goat has gotten back in here, and it looks a little bit worse than last time. OCL still has plenty of spawn points around, though. OPs, garrisons. We have a defensive bombing run called in from the OCL commander. A little bit worried about this. The camp progress goes past 50% into the 60s. Don't think the bomber run's gonna get much. We'll see though. Bombing run goes through. It's going to get Nico. It's one, and maybe that's all they need. But we have a nice big save wave on its way here. I think they're going to be okay. Just gotta... We're going to need to see some more AP mines placed. Just to help out a little bit. Just whenever players have an extra second to drop some mines. Barry's inside the house, still holding strong, gunning down those around him. And now the armor comes up to help support. Nope, armor's being attacked. Jumbo taking a rocket to the rears from TT. Weado up to the top. We got a Panzer IV out here in the wheat field. 76 looking to take care of this first. One side shot. Panzer IV is going to try to zoom off here before the Jumbo can reload. And... Ooh, just barely. But oh, no. Oh, the Coke crew. Oh, they got it back up. Can't progress stalls. Goes back in favor of OCL. Jumbo pushing forward. Pena trying to give chase, but Golden guns him down. And Jumbo takes care of the P4. Alrighty, everybody. It's OCL's holding on, man, but it's been a rough go of it. Goats poured and everything. Lively over there, torching the wheat field, making sure nobody else is left alive. Whippy, Ohio. Pico. Whippy, Ohio. Up and ups. Up and ups. Oh. Try to do the slow peek, but too many people from too many different angles. Is that an airhead? It sure was. Airhead landed over to the back for Goat, but it was taken out immediately, it looks like. Yeah, no more airhead back there. Strafer run goes through. It's a little bit too far away. .76 Stewie back into the... moving back towards the circle. Tiger up to the north. OCL still does have the garrison to the west of SME, but they were just on a full defensive callback situation. Sagano fires a rocket up to the north to take out a transport truck. I think there was an OP nearby as well. Jesse Peak, but burns it. Weado. Weado pulls out the rocket, and no, not gonna mess around with the rifle. Oh man, nothing you can do against that, everybody. Just gotta accept your fate. Tiger still holding up to the north. Jumbo, Stewie, 2 Jumbos now for OCL back on the defense. George squad. Down here, Laren. Another blueberry over here to the left. Gado. OCL obviously in a large amount of map control debt right now. But they're holding on and trying to win the battle of attrition. Maybe have a little bit of a springboard backline play while Goat is fully focused on the attack. right. 2 jumbos down below. 34 minutes left to go. Garrison right there. I don't think the light tank is going to be able to see it, though. Looks like it's in a courtyard. Go check out the light tank's position real quick. Okay, yeah, they're not going to notice it. They're going to go right past it. Close, though. George Squad moves up there. Let's check out this garrison location real quick. Where is this at? Right here? Yeah, nice little safe spot. Tucked away. Laren coming up here to the north. Goat still maintaining a garrison back here. Just to make sure everything's okay. Don't want to be taken by surprise. Don't want to have all this progress over the course of the match. And then all of a sudden, OCL launches a big backline spawn. And you go, oh my gosh. Now we got to bring everybody back and deal with this. Let's go check out back an artillery battery. See how it looks. It's a bit chaotic. Straw points sort of split right now. OCL hasn't been able to solidify that. Whippy Ohio to the right of the jumbo. Whippy Ohio. Did he get the satchel on? I'm assuming he did. I don't see the sparks, but I'm assuming he did. Assuming it could be deep in there. Tries to back up away from the hedge, but I don't think they're going to be alive much longer. Unless Whippy Ohio place down a 2-minute satchel or something. Which would be diabolical, of course. Cuidado. Sergio. Oh, cuidado. It's a rocket from McReady. Yeah, the jumbo's okay. I guess Whippy Ohio did not place a satchel in there. 31 minutes left to go. Raspberries all around the hard cap. OCL still holding strong here. It's looking a little bit scarier this time. But I said that before. McReady. Grenade at the jumbo, just to maybe scare him a little bit. Out of rockets. McReady will be sent back to the redeploy screen, coming back in with more. Man, this is a fight over artillery battery, not a fight over hospice. OCL's barely holding on. Fanati, Captain, coming over here to the back. That's 2 SLs, 12 bodies that could come on in. That's what OCL needs right now. Video piece to the west, 2 jumbos, possible to crash the hard camp. Got to do everything they can to hold on to Artie battery. Bombing run called in. Camp progress stalled. Nice blueberry wave coming into the back. Bombing run. We'll see how this bombing run fares. Gonna get one. Sometimes one is all you need. Well, we gotta remember that Goat has OPs around. Eddie's, Zalops. Boneco, Troppo, Capitol. Trying to storm back in. Do we have anything going on here? We got George Squad over there to the back. Now, Goat has dismantled some of their backline garrisons, everybody. And they are throwing more and more at the offense. 76 crew up to the north. Oh, no, that's a Tiger. Tiger got... Everybody's wiped out of it. Jesse Pinkman coming in clutch. Knocking out the crew. Bombing run coming in from Goat now. Baba Mia, this is... the OCL does lose a jumbo. Luke should be able to take care of the Greyhound. Rocket, no, comes in from Sagano. Saves it. Whew, man. I've never seen such a fight over artillery battery before. This is gnarly. OCL has cleaned it out for right now. Oh no! Did they just lose a jumbo? Ugh, just lost a jumbo. Raspberries continue the attack. Going in for round number 20. Gabaron. Pando in the bush to the bottom right. Uninstall, bro. Boneco. Uninstall, bro. Waits. Uninstall, bro. He's going to hear that shotgun. Sees him. Gets that shot. And the cap may come in yet again for Goat. Capton waiting right beside it. Got the OP. Garrison still alive down to the south for OCL. Goat now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 garrisons. 7 garrisons on the map. Oh, 8 garrisons. They have a garrison all the way up here to the back in the north. Opting to not have a border garrison back here. Going for the hard cap defense versus relying on backline radar. Gets wiped by uninstall, bro. And OCL goes after the house yet again. Oh. Not able to get the rocket off in time. Goat. Nope. OCL brings it back. Keep in mind, this is not mid, everybody. This is 4th point. This is all artillery battery tonight. Oh, satchel goes off. Clears the house. The blueberries will pour on forward. And Dinos. sees him through the little gap in the hedge there. And Needle's looking for more. Back up. Can advantage real quick with the Ohio to his right. George Quad trying to make something happen to the back line. So far getting shut out every single time. Goat just keeping those bodies in the circle and then sending them out as they need to. Stewie. Gold him. I'm on him. The OCL spawn wave over there in the wheat field. So he's going to try to crash the hard cap now. See if they can burn any outposts. Goats has some down to the south. Nothing really in the circle. Good job by the Stewie crew. Pops the rocket around the corner. Shota loads up. No, sure won't be able to get it off in time. Man. This is crazy how much time has gone into the Stewie crew. Oh no, what happened? Oh no, something happened. The Stewie crew got disconnected or something? Oh damn, they were on such a good streak. Okay, I'm not too sure, buddies. I have no idea what just happened. Greyhound, jump over here to the back. And OCL once again gets control over artillery battery through a tenacious defense. Although we do have a Tiger and a P4 approaching from the north now. Bonecco with the rocket. Not going to let the Tiger enter free of charge. Rocket from Remhard. Tiger's taking a little bit of a beating here. Not going to be able to push into the hard cap like they wanted to. Minutes left to go. Can OCL? I mean, they bought a ton of time. That is undeniable. But GOAT is being very strict about maintaining a certain amount of bodies by Hospice. Sometimes you see teams get really confident and push everybody forward, leaving middle pretty much abandoned. In this case, GOAT is not doing that. And keeping 4 or 5 around there just to be sure everything's okay. And then the rest of the team can keep on attacking. So far, the OCO SLs have not been able to maintain consistent outposts around Hospice, keep getting found by the defensive crew. We do have George squads OP up there to the north, though. And you got to keep in mind as well, everybody, is that OCL hasn't been able to really have that many spare bodies to send. They've been under a lot of pressure here on 4th. Just, they don't have the spare resources just yet. GOAT has been piling on the pressure. Branch. Go. 20 minutes left to go. Supply truck down to the south. As long as OCL can maintain at least a decent border here. Once again, I don't know what happened with the Stewie crew. But they can at least give themselves a chance for a little bit of an all-in. But it's going to be so close because Goat has been able to get into the hard camp on artillery battery over and over again. Gato. Gears. Terrible. Would like to see another half-track play, but they do have this garrison down here that is pretty much okay. Supply truck from Commander Safadeo giving another shot back up here to the north. OCL winning a couple gunfights around Hospice. Supply truck coming up to the north. 76. A little bit birding here. Amorum. Poliano. Oh, satchel. Goat getting bodies inside yet again in the main building. Remember, there's only been one cap, everybody. I know it's came close so many times for Goat to go up 4-1, but OCL has been able to force them out every single time. Raspberries inside, some blueberries down to the south. OCL doesn't have as many OPs as they did before. Oh, this may be it for OCL to go down 1-4. Maybe. Goat stacking the hard cap. Strafing run. Is this it? Is this it? Goat. And Goat goes up 4-1 with 16 minutes left to go. Oh, man, they finally break the artillery battery defense for good. Now, can they hold it? Second cap of the game, everybody. Shotgun blast there. All right, 5th point, Lavou Veget. We have the medium. Stewie up there to the north. OCL begins to reset the front line. Got a couple squad leads over here to the rears, but gosh, they held on to this for so long, and you were just wondering if a backline SL was going to have a big play to be able to overcome the GOAT defense, but the GOAT defense held strong there in Hospice. Was able to come out ahead and bought their team enough time to finish off this attack on artillery battery. 15 minutes. Does OCL have enough in the tank for the counterattack, or was that the gut punch to send them home? Jesse Pinkman. And then we field Venati. Zach Kyle, Brandt, C4's elapse. Goat begins to push forward, establish their frontline outposts and such. OCL trying a northern approach here. Bob Killer. Gonna peek the hedge here. Maybe Ohio. Almost was able to get the shot off, but not quite. Bob Killer gets one. Oh, satchel placed by Whippy, Ohio. Ends up neutralizing all of it. 13 minutes, everybody. Airhead called in down to the southwest of artillery battery. Bicho. The brutal message of the enemy has begun to capture the final sector. We'll see how serious it is. Goat getting into the hard camp. They don't have a launch garrison on the border, so it may not be too bad. Yeah, okay. Just a small clump here. Uninstall, bro. Holding the stairs. Check it. Oh, gets a shot right through the stairs. Oh, man. Getting that little gap, man. Rocket into the 75. 75 is going to try to back up. Zoka to the left. Nope, not able to make it up in time. OCL pretty much has gotten forced out. Goat already dropped a defensive airhead to the southwest of the point. Got a couple OPs to the back, but that's about it. They got this little push up to the north, but not too great of a momentum here. Garrison established by cemetery to get some more bodies up to the north. But Goat looking really good. Under 10 minutes left to go. Oh, we got a supply truck back here. That's what this is marked for. Okay. Zavala. Over here to the far back. Sergio. Oh, no, not able to get him in time. Oh, runs him straight over. Gonna go shoot for the top corner here. OCL getting a little more bodies over there into the sector, but not too many. A Jumbo and a Stewie plus a 75 around 5th. There better be boxes inside this truck, I'm assuming. Squad lead. Oh no, there are no boxes. Gonna put down an outpost here in a second. Took some shots in the truck, was bleeding out. Damaged the interior a little bit, but don't worry. Goat has it probably in their budget to get the supply truck detailed on Monday morning. It's got to clean up a little bit of blood. And the driver will move off of here after placing the outpost. Go check out Artillery Battery's defense. Tonight for Goat is CJ. No doubt happy with the team's performance. Defense on Hospice for a majority of the match. Balancing with the attack there in Artillery Battery. Maybe find himself a nice little quiet spot in the house now. Maybe tip over one of these chairs or pull up one of the chairs and just sit in the corner, start a little fire in the fireplace, relax. Ali communicates over to command chat and what the next orders may be. Maybe order a sandwich. All commanders get hungry. Eat a nice little sandwich. Have a cup of tea during a match. Sounds like my kind of time. Zavala. Taken care of by Bob Killer. And from OCL standpoint, they may be getting ready to just rush these tanks and just say, you know what? Screw it. Let's see what can happen on 4th. Maybe if we shove 3 tanks inside the circle, we'll be able to make something happen. Tanks actually back it up. Uninstall bro did not get the satchel on. Front line looks pretty stable. Goat not able to get too much in the I column. Axis tanks. We have actually not too sure we have. We have 1 light down there on the red road. That's about it. We have an airhead falling right front door for OCL, but I'm assuming Goat will be all over this. May see the bombing run combo. Yep, there it is. Bombing run coming in. Oh, there's a Panzer IV right here in the middle of the hard cap. Airhead landing. I think the bombing run's a little bit too late. Just a few seconds off. But, I mean, Gabardone was right there. Puevo with the AT. They were going to be able to mop it up pretty much regardless. Bjorn. Jesse Pinkman. 2 tanks for the Allies up to the north. Medium's going to give it a dive here in Artillery Battery. Let's go get a POV of the medium, everybody. I didn't see what happened there, but I just caught the tail end of it. Have to watch that back on replay. 75 approaching the gap here. Rocket. Long range from Vero. 75 gets one shot inside the loops and no ricochet off the loops. Rocket to the rears again. 75 takes care of it. Another rocket. Back ready, baby. I want to finish it off. Back ready. 75 is engine, I believe. Anybody have the finishing one? I don't think so. I think everybody's out of rocket ammo. And the 75 will be stalled right south of Already Battery. Goat, nothing really threatening fifth. We have an airhead called in the top HQ. 76 approaching from the north. Golden's going to try to get out, repair real quick. And Dinos, knock that out. Takes a little bit of a pounding. And that will be it, everybody. Oh, man. Alrighty, so Goat wins 4-1 here tonight on SME after a really hard-fought matchup with the majority of the time over Already Battery. Goat with a quick box out of Hospice of OCL, forcing him out into the open and pushing him over to the east to Already Battery, where I think we may have fought for 50-plus minutes or something like that. It was a long time. But then eventually Goat finally overwhelmed OCL's defenders, was able to get enough in the hard cap and get the 4-1 right there. They had a little bit of push over there towards 5th, but it got shut out pretty quickly. OCL tried to get bodies into the back over and over again. They kept some garrisons over there to the south of Hospice, southwest of Hospice, but nothing really ever came of it. They just couldn't get enough spare resources to dedicate towards the attack. They were constantly putting out fires by artillery battery and just were never able to just have the freedom of movement to jump onto the back line. Goat just kept the pressure on there. Really just man. Did not let OCL take one little break from the defense. Jesse Pinkman loading up another rocket. Jesse Pinkman looking to get some final frags here. No. 13 seconds left to go. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. I'll be live again tomorrow for Bandit Brothers Monday. I usually have one stream a day per week, except for Thursdays. Thursdays are pretty quiet. We usually just have one a day during the week. And that will be it for this one. Give commence to 0 hora. Does it work? Is it going in? Maybe it didn't do it. I don't know. Maybe try Safadeo. There we go. Okay. And let's see if we reach level 100. I think we will. 99. Should reach it. Let's see. Oh! Oh no! Oh, we're not there yet. I don't believe it. Oh, that's crazy. I thought for sure it was a level 100 tonight. Mamma mia. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, everybody, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, buddy.